got downstairs at 5:41. The bus comes at 5:45, right? Everybody was on the bus. Nobody texted me. Nobody called me. Nothing. I said, oh, that's how y'all feeling? The next time I get on a plane, after going home, obviously, I hope that I'm legitimately taking a vacation. We did it all day yesterday, and every time I put it in, it showed up. So why today, the day of the test, it didn't show up? They don't want me to get 100. Like, I'm so mad. She was like, stop being an overachiever. I was like, no, I can't. It's impossible. A little behind schedule this morning. This is what I'm gonna wear. Back with the same flats from yesterday and these green pants. Had to like finesse this shirt. I'm still not completely comfortable with it, but whatever. I don't have time. I gotta go. It's 5:40. I'm over it. We got 2 more days. I cannot wait to go home. This is the meal today. Actually looks good. Definitely won't finish it, but you know. It is raining out here. I'm about to run to the lodge and get some snacks. And then I'm gonna get on the shuttle and go back to the hotel. Gotta study tonight. Well, kind of, sorta. It's an open book test, so it's not that serious, but I'm definitely gonna look over my information so I know what resources I need to pull up and utilize for the test tomorrow. That's pretty much it. Back at the hotel, you guys. We have 2 more days before graduation. Ugh. We have a test tomorrow. We got a test on Wednesday. I'm not worried about it. I know I'm gonna pass. I think my entire class is gonna pass, which is great. Yeah, I don't really have too much of an update right now. I'm hungry. I didn't get dinner. Well, they don't start serving dinner until 5 o'clock at the lodge, but I was not about to sit at the lodge for 2 hours. I just wasn't. So I went and got some snacks on my little account, and then I decided to come back to the hotel. I'm gonna figure out what I want to eat, and I'll probably just go pick it up. I'm gonna order something from around here and just walk and get it, as opposed to door dashing it, because there's so many restaurants right by the hotel. We learned new information, obviously, for the test that we're taking tomorrow, and it was a lot, but not so much that I think I need to be worried. The only test I was worried about was the test that we took on Sunday. Thus far, that was the only test that had me in a chokehold, as you all saw. Other than that, I am just ready to get in my uniform officially and have my graduation and get out of here. I'm ready. I am ready to go home, okay? I'm ready to go home. I'm tired of being in this hotel. I miss my cat. It's raining right now and the light was just flashing. Yeah, I'm ready to go home. Florida has been decent, hasn't been bad at all. The next time I get on a plane, after going home, obviously, I hope that I'm legitimately taking a vacation. I told my therapist that I was gonna try to find time to, you know, have some self-care and go to the beach and all that. That's not gonna happen. We graduate Wednesday, and then my flight out is on Thursday, the 27th. So it's not gonna happen. Definitely will be booking me a nice little flight somewhere once I get settled and all that kind of stuff. So excited. I can't wait to put my uniform on and be looking good. I'm thinking I might just refresh the front of my head. So all this time that we've been here, don't mind that messy bed in the back. I didn't make my bed this morning. All this time that we've been here, they haven't been super strict on uniform policy because we haven't been in uniforms, right? Obviously, you got to go through the process, actually graduate and be officially accepted as, you know, a crew member with JetBlue to be able to actually be like, okay, now we're going to show you the exact rules and guidelines for what we want you to look like when you're at work. So I can have my nose piercing. I was like, can I keep this? So you can have a nose piercing. You can have a small stud or a small hoop in your nose, which is fine. You cannot have more than 1 earring. And I definitely have my second hole pierced. You know, I'm gonna try to finesse, but I have my tragus pierced as well. You're not supposed to have a tragus piercing. You gotta have all your tattoos covered, and y'all see I'm tatted 1, 2. Oh, and I have one here. Your girl's a little tatted. Your girl's a little tatted. Body marked up like a subway in Harlem. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. So I definitely would have to keep my arms covered at all times when wearing my uniform, just to make sure that I'm in compliance. You could put makeup over it. Obviously, that's an option as well. But who got time to be applying makeup every time I work? If I'm working back-to-back consecutive days, I'm not about to be putting makeup on this. All this? No, I'd rather just, and y'all know I don't like to be cold anyway. And the airport can be a little brisk for me. So I'm probably just gonna wear my blazer and invest in one of the long sleeve shells. So yeah. So I do need to learn military time. When you're traveling, airlines use military time, right? So I changed my phone over. My watch is still on regular time. And it's not hard to learn, obviously. It's just gonna take me getting used to it. Like 1,500 hours, 1,700, like, whatever. I remember watching a TikTok of this black girl from the UK talking about Americans don't know how to read military time. And it's like, yeah, because we don't use a 24-hour clock. What's the surprise there? I don't understand why you're trying to poke fun at us as if we're using that time measurement and we just don't know. No, we don't use that type of, the average American is not using military time unless you're in the military. Like, hello, military time. Duh. It's interesting to me that, like, I'm getting this job now after I relocated from New York to New Orleans. Imagine had I had the job while I was in New York. You know what I mean? Like, but I also know everything happens in divine timing. There's no coincidence. People talk about, like, you know, is everything predetermined, or do we have free will? Well, at least religious people do. Christians talk about that a lot. But I do believe that both exist at the same time, where it's like, yes, things are written, but you still have the ability to choose which way you want to go. It's more like you have options, like the universe that you're in. I mean, I think this is all a simulation anyway, but and that's not me being on some, like, oh my God, conspiracy theorists, whatever. I've just experienced things, you know, felt things that, you know, allow me to recognize that this is why I don't do too much talking about spirituality and things like that on here. I mention it here and there in my videos, but to really sit down and talk about my experiences and things that I've dreamt and the things that I've seen and you know, heard and whatever, the messages that I've received or whatever, it's difficult because, not that I care that people think like, oh, she's off, like she's a little crazy or whatever, but like, my thing is, you probably wouldn't even understand. Like, you would not even get it. And there are people out there who understand, who can be like, yep, I know exactly what you mean. And I wish I was in more close communication with those types of individuals. Hopefully the universe does its thing, and because I am in that frequency, in that headspace, I attract others that are also vibrating on that same frequency and understand what I'm talking about. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. What was the topic? The universe or God or Allah or whoever you believe in offering you a plethora of options, of paths, of experiences within this lifetime, and you being able to choose which one you want to experience. Obviously you can change it at any point, but we have so much more power and control than we are, one, probably led to believe, and two, believe. Like, I don't know. I'm getting off topic, but anyway. Well, I mean, I guess that was the topic. Anyway, I'm rambling. So I'm gonna cut it here. I ended up going back to the Cuban spot to get food. This time I got something a little bit more hefty. Ooh. I went with the picadillo. I forgot what it's called. Let me look at the menu. I went with the, oh yeah, picadillo bowl. So this is the picadillo. Forgive me if I'm not saying that right, which is like ground beef. They had steak and stuff like that, but I didn't want to get that because I feel like that's going to take too much for me to chew. So I think ground beef works perfectly fine for me with the plantain, sweet plantain or ripe plantain, the yellow rice, and then the red beans. I could have got black beans, but I want to do red beans. And yeah, this looks good. I'm about to dig in right now and just do a little taste test. Here's some more ASMR for you guys. If you're into that sort of thing. Let's see what we got going on here. They piled this plate up. Okay. Now this does have olives in it. I see one already. I am not a fan of olives, so I will be picking them out. That was the only thing that almost made me not get this, but I was like, I don't want chicken. I don't eat pork. I'm not about to sit here and try to chew on a hard ass steak. Not to say that their steak wouldn't have been tender, but I just wasn't about to deal with that. I didn't want brisket. I was like, the ground beef sounds best, but it will have olives in it. But I'll just pick the olives out, so that's fine. Let's try the rice. Season. Let's try the red beans. Now I wonder if they put, it looks like they put some type of meat in here. It's probably pork. Cubans eat a lot of pork. Caribbean people eat a lot of pork. Well, not necessarily a lot of pork, but Cubans definitely eat a lot of pork. I watched the whole documentary because I wanted to go to Cuba. I was trying to plan a last minute birthday trip to Cuba last year. I don't know why I was trying to do that. But yeah, they roasted a whole pig. Like, I watched all of that happen. So I know that they eat a lot of pork. So let's try this. Good. This is really good. Yeah, these beans are good. This is giving red beans and rice, like red beans back in New Orleans. Like, that's what it's giving. You see how we're all connected? Do you see how we're all connected? I'm just saying, y'all be acting like the diaspora is not a thing, but it is. Yeah, this is really good. Obviously, it doesn't taste exactly the same, but it's the same concept. This is so good. I didn't even taste the plantain yet. This is so good. This is a huge plate. It's gonna take me forever to eat this. Like, probably the next. Well, I'm only here till Thursday, so. This is good. Wow. All right, y'all. Well, that was it. This is what I got. I'll be eating this for the next 3 days. Today's Tuesday. It is 5:41. About to head down for the shuttle. We got one more day of class. This is the look. Tomorrow we will be in our uniform, so I don't have to worry about what I gotta wear. But this is how we doing it on the last day. Green is it. And y'all stay tuned. Child, why I got downstairs at 5:41. The bus comes at 5:45, right? And everybody was on the bus. Nobody texted me, nobody called me, nothing. I said, oh, that's how y'all feeling? Second to last day? Y'all was about to leave me? Everybody like, oh, I didn't have your number. Da, 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 da. All right. Don't worry, I got y'all. Also, my period started, so I think I'm even more irritable. I just want to get in and get out. So I just grabbed some breakfast. I made my coffee, and I'm about to head over to this building so I can kind of review my information for today's test. And I didn't feel like sitting in there this morning to eat. So yeah. Whew, I got cramps too. It's not good. It's not feeling good right now. My stomach hurts so freaking bad. I just want to get back into bed and curl up into a ball. I hate cramps. And I never used to get them. That's the thing. And then I guess as I got older, when I did have my period, because y'all know it's irregular, they just Sometimes I don't get them. Sometimes I get them really bad. I was on that bus just now, like, bro, I'm ready to go home. Ready to go home. Whew. To be a woman. So I passed my test. I got a 97. Got one question wrong. A little annoyed about that, but I passed, so that's all that matters. We got one test left, and that's why everybody has passed. So we almost out of here. We are 1 day away from graduation. Tomorrow we graduate. We have one exam left. It's gonna be easy. My whole class is gonna be passing. We're gonna be good. We have to report tomorrow in our full uniform, okay? I'm excited. Everybody in my class has been like, I could not be here for 6 weeks. Flight attendants are here for 6 weeks for training. Like, it's rigorous. And we already know is that they do tend to put the flight attendants, if they have to stay at a hotel, at nicer hotels. Compared to our hotel, the hotels that the flight attendants have been getting dropped off at are a lot better, but it's understandable. They're gonna be here for a total of 6 weeks. They need to be really comfortable, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not even mad at that, because babes, I mean, that's not my hotel room has been perfectly fine. So yeah, I'm okay with that. I really do have to salute the flight attendants, because there was another class that graduated today and they look so sweet. Like, I know I'm gonna be wearing the same exact uniform that they're wearing, but I don't know, it's different when the flight attendants graduate, because you know they've been here so long. They've been here for like a month and a half. So it's like, oh, they're finally done. It's so cute. Da-da-da-da-da. Shout out to them. And then it's crazy because after that, you know, you're living on the go, which is why I did not want to be a flight attendant. I very well could have applied for it, but I just didn't. I was like, airport operation, that sounds more my speed. You know, I'm still able to have my regular life and not be on an airplane, I don't know, 80-90% of the time. If I was younger, absolutely, why not? But at my age, I kind of want to have my feet on the ground a little bit. So that's why I chose not to apply for a flight attendant position. But I haven't said this thus far, but if you are interested in working in aviation or working for an airline, most definitely look into JetBlue, look into some of the other airlines. They're hiring. And as I've already mentioned, there's a merger in the works between JetBlue and Spirit, which will make JetBlue, which will make us, because I am a JetBlue employee, the number 5 top airline in America. So once that merger is done, baby, they're already hiring. Once the merger goes through, you know, they're definitely going to be looking for more people once we attain Spirit. So obviously people that are previous Spirit employees could apply to work for JetBlue, but they will have to apply again. Like, it's not just gonna be like, oh, you work for Spirit, you're automatically gonna work for us. Nah, babes. So I hope my lips don't look ashy. So if you are interested in working for JetBlue, definitely go onto the website. I don't know why I'm promoting them. Like I'm getting, well, I mean, I guess I kind of am getting paid to promote them. Technically, if you want to look at it like that, technically I'll get a little money with that. But yeah, if any of you are interested in aviation, in any capacity, definitely look into JetBlue, look into all the other airlines, and yeah, just keep checking. I think a lot of airlines are hiring right now, but definitely check back, because they don't leave the positions fill up very quickly. And then you have to consider the amount of time it's probably going to take to be trained. I don't know where all of the headquarters are for all the airlines. From my experience here, obviously, you're probably going to be flown somewhere to be trained. So also take that in consideration. It's not going to be like a quick training at the airport. No, you may be going for 2-3 weeks, depending on what you select, you know? So yeah, I think it's a really great field to get into if you're younger, if you're like 18, 19. One of my classmates is 19, and she already has airport experience because she worked for a previous airline. So I think it's a great career field to get into if you're just coming out of high school or potentially going to college, or if you're in college, because she's in college as well. So, you know, think about it. And even if you're older and you want to just change your career, y'all know me. Baby, I've done it all, okay? My sister and my niece call me the queen of jobs because I literally have had so many jobs. It probably sounds bad, but the way that I look at it, first of all, if you look at your 10th house, here comes an astrology moment. If you look at your 10th house rules career. So that can kind of give you some guidance on, you know, potential career paths for you. But yes, I am the queen of jobs because I've worked many jobs, because I can do anything. Shout out to my 10th house. I'm able to adapt and work in any situation. I'm smart. I'm trustworthy. I am motivated. I'm able to work any kind of position. Most positions have been customer service. I know how to speak to people. I know how to engage people. Do I always want to do it in the moment? No, but obviously I got some skills. I got some talent because I've been able to, you know, it's not like I've never been fired. I've never been fired from a job. I've always left. So that tells me, at least I'm looking at it like, well, you've had all this experience because you're able to adapt to the work environment and you're able to whatever. I've never been fired in my life. I always leave. It's always me like, hey, y'all have a good one. I hope y'all do great. Wish you all the best on your future endeavors. Like, I've never been fired. So I feel like that says something, you know. Any job I have, I take seriously. Any responsibility that I have, I take seriously. It doesn't even have to be career related. If I have a responsibility to something or someone, I take it seriously. Which probably makes for a great employee, you know. Do I want to work for somebody else forever? No. But if it's a job that you love, if it's a job that doesn't feel like work, why not? You know what I'm saying? And I'm new to this, so we're gonna see how it goes. Y'all know I love to travel, so that's a huge incentive. Traveling, I could travel for free. I mean, what more is there to discuss? So yeah. One of our instructors, she was telling us yesterday and the day before about a lot of the places she's traveled to. And she be booking them flights, baby, like it's nothing, like it's nobody's business. I'm used to confirmed flights, but you know, when you work for an airline, you travel on standby, which sounds like a huge gamble to me. I'm not gonna hold you. It's giving this is a gamble, because you got to make sure you're looking at the flights, checking how many seats have been sold thus far, checking how many. It's a lot of planning, and I do like to plan things, but it's also still a gamble because you could get there and anyway. I'm going into too much detail, but yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited to like really, I gotta iron my uniform tonight, like get into my uniform. I don't know if I want to wear the pants or the skirt tomorrow. I'm gonna try them on later and see. No, I'll show you guys tomorrow. I'm not gonna do that tonight. That's too much. I don't feel like doing all of that. Once I get out these clothes, I'm finna shower and yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna get my outfit together. I'm probably gonna refresh this hair just a little bit, just a smidge, because I'm gonna have to pull it back anyway. That's uniform policy. You can't have your hair in your face at all. Like, your hair needs to be pulled back. Ciao. I almost missed the shuttle. You're not gonna put your suitcase under there? Oh yeah. You're about to take the suitcase onto the thing. Good morning, y'all. Today is our last day. I thought I missed the shuttle this morning. I walked out of my room at like 5:48. I'm like, oh my God, the shuttle's probably gone. Luckily, it was late. I literally had my classmate put my scarf around my neck while I was waiting outside for it to come. I just took my necklace off because I feel like it's a little bit too much going on up there with the neck, so I'm gonna take that off. Now, technically, my hair is supposed to be in a bun, but it's gonna be a lot to get this in a bun. It's gonna be a lot to get this in a bun. So I'm gonna just let them tell me that it's out of compliance and that it be done. But yeah, let me show you how I look. I feel like my makeup is looking a little too orange, but it is what it is. So this is me in uniform. I just put this button on. This blazer is a large, but it feels a little loose to me. So, I mean, it fits, but whatever. I wish I could wear this without the blazer, but I do have tattoos, so I can't. But this is what it would look like. See, I gotta keep that covered. Ugh. So yeah, this is what it would look like. Love this orange top. I was fiending for an orange top. And my classmate who put my scarf on, we literally have on the same outfit, like scarf and everything. I think we're the only ones in our class that got orange tops. Very exclusive. So this top is a large, skirt is a 10. They gave me a 14 at first. And yeah, these shoes are too big, y'all. And they're my size. I wonder if my feet are shrinking too. I don't know. This floor is sticky. But yeah, this is the look. This is the look, honey. So I'm about to grab some breakfast. Really just some coffee so I can make a coffee and study my notes, and that's it. I'm excited. Stay tuned. It is 7:07. I finished my test first. In the 3 weeks that we've been here, I've never finished a test first. I did everything that I could. I did all the questions. I did. I'm trying not to overthink it. I really am trying not to overthink it. But I think I did everything. And I'm like, yo, you're finished first? How was that possible? But I'm so nervous, y'all. Now I have to wait for an email. I'm so nervous. I did everything. I did everything. I'm gonna be fine. Whew. Like, I'm so nervous. So I passed my test, y'all. I'm upset because I would have got 100 because I missed one question and I did it, but apparently it didn't take. At this point, I feel like there's a conspiracy against me because why I always get at least one wrong on every test. Like, I'm like, I put that in. I put in the tail number. Like, nope, we don't see it. I think that they deleted my tail number because I know that I put that shit in. I know that I put it in. I typed it in. Now, had I checked my work, I would have saw that it wasn't there, but we did it all day yesterday, and every time I put it in, it showed up. So why today, the day of the test, it didn't show up? They don't want me to get 100. Like, I'm so mad. She was like, stop being an overachiever. I was like, no, I can't. It's impossible because I know I put it in. It would be one thing if I completely skipped the step, but that's literally the second step of the process. So how is it that it's not showing up? She's like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. I'm like, yes, I did. She's like, well, me and such checked. No, we didn't see it. If you would have checked the work, you would have saw it. And I'm like, okay, fair point. But also, I know I fucking did it. I'm so mad. I'm so mad because I did it. But I got a 96. I can't wait to get out of here. Because people have been literally one question off. And I know I did it. Isn't that annoying? Is it just me? No one else feels like that when they take a test and it's like, oh my God, this one question that I know I did for a fact the correct way. That's irky. Whatever, I'm fast. Get me out of here. I don't want to take no more tests. Never again. Don't ever test me on nothing else. So we are now supposed to be, we can work on modules if we want to, or we can just talk to our classmates. I decided to leave because I'm trying to add the email account to my phone and it's not working. So that was also frustrating me because everybody was getting their grades and I wasn't able to log into my email to check my grade. It's like, I'm happy I passed, but bro, I did the step. Oh my God. I'm so mad. They deleted my tail number. I don't care what nobody say. They deleted that. They didn't want me to get 100. They didn't want me to get 100. It's no way. It's no way, because I did that like 4 times yesterday when we were practicing it. Each time the tail number went in. Today of the test, when I put it in, it didn't save. Be for real. And I took my time, so I'm confused.
Oh, she looks so cute in her uniform.
Thank you. Oh, so sweet. Gang, gang, we graduated. This is my last lunch here at JBU. This is bacon wrapped meatloaf and potatoes. You already know I'm not gonna finish it. Let me tell y'all how my feet are killing me in these stupid heels right now. It's not gonna work at the airport, like at all.
Welcome to your graduation. You guys did it. 11 days. Woo! You did it. Now you can actually say, I did this. The minute I came.
Oh, Angelica.
Now I'm ready. I'm emotional. No, but I want to say congrats to all of you guys. I know I wasn't with you guys from the very beginning, but from the moment I walked in, I honestly really connected with this class. You guys were all great. You are each very unique individuals, and I know you're going to be so great. Wherever you go, you guys are going to shine. I just want to say this is the start of your journey. The opportunities are endless, and there may be obstacles, and maybe you'll have situations that may discourage you, but just know that if there's something that you really want to do and you push enough for it, it'll happen. You just got to believe in yourself, and for those moments that you don't believe in yourself, find the people that do believe in you. But you guys are all great, and good luck wherever your journey goes. And if I see you guys and I forget your names, don't be offended, please. There's just so many of you that come in here.
Leslie Ann, come on down. Leslie Ann, our future in-flight instructor. You can show it off to the camera so they can see it.
Hallway to room 203. Baby, your girl is done. Until the next time. This is a pretty wall, actually. Let me get my key out. I'm so oily, it don't even matter. It's been a long day. My dogs are barking. The dogs are barking. We'll be sending these shoes back. I gotta do laundry. I'm about to like run through this real quick. I gotta do laundry. I'm waiting on my classmates to figure out where exactly we're going, because we had a plan and then we started listening to one of the instructors and he telling us we need to go somewhere else, and he might I don't know, something about my AirPod, telling us he might link up with us and we should go here instead. And so I said, y'all tell me the plan, otherwise I will be sleeping. Like I need to do my laundry, pack my bag and sleep. My flight is at 9 a.m. in the morning, so I need to probably arrange my shuttle. I'm gonna do that too. But yeah, y'all, we are done. And you know what? I'm gonna say that I got 100 on my exam because I know I did that one part. It's been bothering me all day. Whatever, overachiever, whatever. I'm gonna say I got 100. I got 100 on my final exam, okay? Because I wanted 100 all them tests I was taking. And the fact that I did the step is what blows my mind. Like I literally did it, and for it not to register is weird to me because it was registering all day yesterday when we was practicing. We just learned how to do that yesterday. So for it now to all of a sudden not register, no, I got 100. Period. That's it. But anyway, I cannot believe Angelica was crying at our graduation. I did not expect her to cry. Yeah, she was like, I never cry. Burst into tears. What, girl? But yeah, I'm I'm officially done. We go back to our home stations and there's more training. And then we officially become crew members after that period of training at our home base. So yes, that is it. I don't know what else to say. I'm so excited. I'm like super oily. It's disgusting. But yeah, that's all she wrote. It's been an experience. I'm just excited to travel. I'm excited to meet more people and create more bonds and friendships and everything like that. One of our classmates did leave. His flight was today, so he's heading back to San Diego. So we were like, oh, we're gonna miss you. First of all, our graduation was like 15 minutes. Like, we were there all day, but our graduation was not until the end of the day. Like, just now at 2 o'clock is when we graduated. And it was a quick little presentation on Microsoft Teams that we could send the link out to our family. I didn't send the link to anyone, not because I didn't want my family to see, but like, no one really knows that I'm here training for this job. Yeah, it's not that I didn't want anyone to see. It's just like, it's Teams, it's Microsoft Teams. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Who's really gonna have time to hop on a Teams meeting for 15 minutes while we graduate? I am elated to be complete with my AO training. Ready to get out there and see what happens. Oof, it's a lot of work. They make it look so easy when you're traveling and you go to the airport and you're checking in, or you're at the gate or whatever. And even in flight, they make it look so easy. They make it look so seamless. But there's a lot of training and hard work that goes into working for an airline. Like, it's no small feat. It's so much that goes into it. There's so much behind the scenes stuff that you, as the average traveler, have no idea of. Like, I never in a million years thought that, number one, I would be here, obviously, but also the amount of stuff that they have to do, like as far as processes. Obviously, once you get accustomed to it, you're accustomed to it. But I just would have never had any clue all the things that they have to have going on at the same time, especially at the gate when you're about to board a flight. It's like they're doing so many things to ensure that everything runs smoothly, you know, with the exception obviously of like delays and weather and things like that, because whatever. But yeah, it's a lot. What else happened today? Everybody passed. Everybody that I know from the other classes, the other AO classes, passed as well. Oh, I gotta hit up my girl Bonita. That was my girl Bonita. If you watch this, I'm coming to Guyana anyway, so it don't even matter. We gonna see each other again, girl. Don't even worry. But yeah, man, it's been an experience. It has been an experience, and I really can see, not just for this airline, but with any airline, if you get in, you know, when you're young, or if you get in and you do all the training and you really create a bond and you love the company that you work for, I can see why people stay with airlines for 15, 20, 30 years. I can see why. You know, it really is, it's just an experience, bro. I'm so happy that I came here, and I'm not a crier. One of my instructors started crying. When she started crying, I'm like, oh my God. I said mad loud, like, oh my God, girl. And then, you know, people get triggered. So when one person's crying, everybody's like, oh my God. I didn't do that. I was like, girl. Girl, come on. Like, now you crying. All right. Have your moment. Now, I don't judge people that cry. It's normal. It's okay to release. If that's how you release it, it is what it is. I just think it's funny because when it happens, I'm like, oh my God. What are you crying for? Tears of joy. No, it's all good. But yeah, I am going to, I wanted to see if I could get my toes done, because the only other outfit I have to wear is this orange dress. Ironically, I have this little orange dress that I could put on depending on where we go. Really and truly, I feel like we're gonna end up going somewhere right across from the hotel and calling it a night. Like, whatever. But my toes don't look the best, so I was gonna start my laundry, take a shower, start my laundry, and see if I can go get my toes done. Just my toes. I need a fill-in too, but you can't really notice because of the color. That's why we stay neutral over here, because when it starts to grow out, you can't really see it. I would have to get real close up. You see that? Disgusting. But from far away, oh, I like your nails, girl. Can't really tell. That's why I'm a neutral kid. With the exception of like a lavender, an emerald green, a red, sometimes a black, and then rarely a white. Those are the only colors I get on my nails. Oh, and yellow sometimes. But like yellow and white and black are very rare. I will go straight for a lavender. I will definitely take a red or a green. Other than that, I'm sticking with neutrals. And this is, I don't know why I'm talking about nails. This color is Bubble Bath. You know what? Somebody's been asking me for the colors that I've been wearing in my videos. This is Bubble Bath. This is overlay. I get overlay on my nails. So they're short right now because I cut them down the last time I went and got them done. I love almond shape. I always get almond shaped nails, but when I cut them down, obviously they have to be square. And so we can't have really long nails with this job just because of the things we have to do, picking up baggage and all that kind of stuff. So I'm probably still gonna do almond. They're just gonna be a lot shorter once they grow out. But this is Bubble Bath. I usually only do, I really only like one coat of Bubble Bath because I don't like it to look too pink. Like this is too pink for me, but whatever. My other go-to color is Marshmallow. That's my other go-to. And a lavender. I don't really have a specific one. Or a red, like a nice bright red, or sometimes a muted red, or like an emerald green. Those are my go-tos. So if you've been asking me about my nail colors, there it is. Those are the nail colors. This one specifically is called Bubble Bath. The other ones, I don't really have a name for them. I don't look at them. I used to take pictures of them, but I don't do that anymore because I usually stick to the neutral color. So there's that information. Random little tangent that I just went off on it. Flight is at 9 a.m. I get to go home, back to real life, back to reality, man. Back to reality, back to these bills, back to trying to get my apartment together. Because that's another. My apartment looks like this room right now. It's in shambles. So I'm excited to get back and do that, get that together, start making a home out of the place. Yeah, that's it. I will be working this job part-time, so I will also still be doing Instacart and, you know, whatever else I decide to do. Don't know yet, can't say, but that is it, y'all. I will, you know, y'all stay tuned. Obviously if we go out tonight, I'm gonna get some footage and turn up with them and have a good time, because I have not gone out aside from that little stupid date that I went on. Now I'm calling it a stupid date. Aside from that little date that I went on, I haven't gone anywhere. So that's why I'm excited. Like, all right, y'all figure out the plan so I can show up. Hello. That's why I'm excited to go out with them. But yeah, your girl is official.